I feel like I raised myself, and so when I met Karen, she was different. She didn't drink, and she didn't party, and so she was different. I like the fact that she was different, and you can have fun, go to dances, and you can spend an evening without drinking. So it was a new experience for me. And I wasn't intimidated by her 17, her family of 17 children, because I had been in residential school, so I was around kids all the time. So you would think, it would be difficult, but I fitted in very well with her family. And Leon Benoit was her brother, who was an MP here, a conservative MP. And in Ottawa, everything is about politics, so you don't associate with the Conservatives. Is just stick with your brand, And so we would get together, and people would look at us weirdly, wondering whether we were passing secrets to each other.
16 years, though, in the NWT legislature.
Yeah.
He became the premier.
Yeah.
And I had this wrong. I'm a former reporter, but I always, when I was reading about what was happening in the North, there are always these wonderful stories about how politics works in the North, that there is more of a collaborative approach to things, and but I have been discovering not so much, because it is a pretty tough political environment to be in. And in fact, I see it from time to time in our Aboriginal committee here in the Senate, how you needle Senator Patterson to no end. I don't know if you have a history or not, but maybe you can talk about that. Maybe that part is in the book, but I get the impression that the arguments that were going on about the North, or about the vision of where the North is going, about Aboriginal rights, about land claims, about culture, about where we were at, and which approach. It was a very vibrant debate. In the South, sometimes we're told that, oh no, this is all working out very softly, and it'll be a compromise. It doesn't sound like that.
But I really feel fortunate that I come from the Northwest Territories in the North, where there aren't too many people, and so Native people had a chance. In the South, Native people are inundated or are overwhelmed by the population. They're relegated to reserves. In the North, Native people for many years are in the majority. So we had a chance as Native people to play a meaningful part in government and society. So a lot of my early years in the Territorial Council was to raise issues about Aboriginal people, and government, the way government was being imposed on us in the North. So I had a chance during my years as MLA to raise issues about Aboriginal languages. We passed an act that recognized Aboriginal languages. We had Aboriginal languages in our assembly. I think at one point we had 9 different languages that could be interpreted during the proceedings of the assembly. I had a chance to take off my tie and suit, throw them off, and begin wearing a vest like this. I had a chance to change the decor of our assembly. There was an attempt to create a government and assembly just like Ontario, just like Alberta. There was that movement, and I fought against that, because I thought in the North, Native people are unique. We're people, and our culture should be represented in the assembly. So fought oftentimes to create a legislative assembly that reflected the people of the North, the Inuit people, the Dene, and then the non-Native people that came into the North. So I feel I was involved in that. But when I became involved in government, I'd been a critic and a free